Good morning. So guys, I'm going to do my Clawse drink and I'm going to make a juice for myself, my kids, and my dad.
My son?
I said my kids and my dad.
Oh,
So
look. My eye got cut. I don't know why.
okay. So hey, good morning, Isabel. So it's just gonna be a behind the scenes so you guys could kind of see the process. I just washed some of my fruits and vegetables, so let me go ahead and do my Clawse drink first, and then we can get started and making my juice. So today, Isabel, is just a little behind the scenes of me making a Clawse drink, and I'm going to be doing a juicing. And I'll tell you what I'll add. Let me actually get my water first. No. And then I can start making this juice. So for the Clawse drink, as you guys know, you need water. I need a little bit more water for myself. Good morning, C for cayenne pepper. Now I have one person that's allergic to cayenne pepper, and he found that out during this drink. So I told him his best option is to switch the cayenne pepper for cinnamon. So there's always a way to go around it. There's so many ways to do a detox drink that if you're allergic to something, you could always try something else. So C for circulation. If you watch my live stream yesterday, I also show you how dry brushing is an excellent exfoliation also on the outside. C for cayenne pepper, L for lemon. All you need is half a lemon. And I'm just gonna make one drink and then I'll make the rest offline. A for apple cider vinegar, which helps to stimulate your system. Good morning. Remember guys, drink this 30 minutes before you brush your teeth. Apple cider vinegar, especially if you're gonna do this more than 3 to 7 days. A for apple cider vinegar, S for sweetener, so all you need is good morning, hope all is well. S for sweetener, so you can do honey or agave, 1 tablespoon. And then you want to get everything raw and organic. Try to get it as pure as possible. E for extra virgin olive oil, that helps with smooth elimination. That's also 1 tablespoon. And basically guys, if you're doing this drink every day, you make it easy. You just have everything on the counter, boom, boom, boom. C for cayenne pepper, L for lemon, A for apple cider vinegar, W for water, S for sweetener, E for extra virgin olive oil. You have 6 ingredients in front of you. You can always mix this up and add different stuff. You can add garlic, ginger, thyme, turmeric, cinnamon, and just spice this up. Some days you can add 1 ingredient, some days you can add another. But at the end of the day, you're still doing your detox drink. So be sure that you have fun with it and watch the benefits of your hair, watch the benefits of your skin, watch the benefits of how you feel. Again, this is day 36 for me, and I have been feeling amazing. I have been feeling amazing a week after I started. Because the first week I went through my ups and downs, so my body had to adjust, my body had to detox. You guys know with me, I had parasites, so I had to cleanse that out of my system, and I'm still cleansing that out of my system. I don't know why my nose is bothering me. It's like I get on live and then my nose start bothering me, my nose and eyes. So this is a good detox drink to just kind of get your body on track. If you're sluggish, mentally off focus, you're always feeling tired, you want to incorporate this at least for 21 days. So I am going to go ahead and do my juice. I've had people ask me online, how do I do my juicing? Well, actually, let me not put everything away because I got to make everybody else's drink. So here's my bowl of, I'm washing my fruits and veggies, and I wash my fruits and veggies with baking soda. So in here I have cucumber, 1 cucumber, I think 3 to 4 sticks of carrots. Now this is organic and I got it from the farmer, so having a little dirt on it, it's actually really good because then I'm getting all my enzymes and minerals. When you get it from the store, you want to be sure you clean it, you scrub it, you wash it really good because they have pesticides on theirs. So that is how distractions show up. Anything to take. Yeah, you're right? So I have the carrots, I have celery, I have ginger. Good morning. And I know I have one more thing in here, beets. So this, I'm actually making this drink for the family, but I'm also gonna make a little extra for my dad because I'd love to see him kind of lower down his blood pressure medication and feel good. You know, as we get older, things start happening to our body and we have to take all this extra medication. You have high blood pressure, you have diabetes and all of that. So the young lady that I'm following her program for her juicing program, she actually used to have diabetes. Good morning. She actually used to have diabetes, so you should see her. If you're not following her on Instagram, you definitely want to, especially if you want to do a juicing program. Her name is Fully Raw Christina. So I'm going to be starting her juicing program on June 4th. But this is my pot of vegetables, and I'm going to run it through the juicer. If you guys want to watch, since I'm doing a little behind the scenes, I'm going to run it through. Just know it's going to be a little noisy for a few seconds. And if you have any questions about juicers, you could go ahead and type them in. But let me bring my juicer over here and set it up. So what I have right now, well, let me put it together so you can actually see the whole juicer. What I've been juicing with since December is this juicer, Breville, and the little container that holds the juice broke, so I have to kind of use a cup. This is not the best juicer in the world, so I ended up ordering a better juicer. This juicer leaves a lot of pulp behind. And by leaving a lot of pulp behind, and when I mean leaving pulp, I mean that the pulp is wet. And when the pulp is wet, that means you're not getting all the enzyme and nutrients that you need in your juice. So I did order a better juicer, which I hope to get this week. And once I do, listen, I'm gonna be going hard on juicing because that juicer extracts everything. So when the pulp is done, and I'm gonna show you what I mean by the pulp. When it's done, when the juice is done, the pulp is dry. That's how you want your juicer to be. You want it to take everything out, because what happens is if the juicer keeps the pulp wet, that means you're kind of wasting money on your fruits and vegetables because you're not getting everything out of it, so you're having to juice more fruits and vegetables. So I only have to use this juicer for a few more days, and then the new one is gonna come. So let me kind of rinse out this real quick. And let me get an apple too, because I just noticed I don't have anything in my ingredients here that's going to give it a little sweetness, so I don't want it to be too tart. So I'm going to add an apple. And if you guys those of you that live in Miami, you have to check out Two Guys tomatoes, because on Sunday you can get your fruits and veggies. If you didn't watch my Insta stories, definitely watch it. You'll see all the fruits and vegetables I got for $35. There's no excuse to there's no excuse not to live a healthier life when you can buy a whole box of fruits and vegetables stacked as high as you'd like and only pay $35. There's no excuse. So here I'm gonna start with, if I could find the ginger. You always want to start with the softer stuff when you're juicing. And I almost lost my little piece of ginger. So I'm adding the ginger first. If you notice, it's just like a thumb size. You don't want too much ginger because ginger is very spicy, but it's also very good for your digestive system. And you keep the pill. So I'm gonna add that first. Then I'm gonna add the celery because of all the leafy, the leaves on the top. You wanna add that next. I'm gonna add a cucumber to kind of help it down. And sorry about the noise. And because the beets that I have right now is a little soft, I'm gonna add that in between the celery and the cucumber. So again, you want all your soft stuff at the beginning. You don't wanna leave it at the end because it won't extract, it won't go through the processor well enough. So my beets, my celery, get all the leaves. And because the other piece broke, I'm having to do it in a cup. So I'm gonna strain it into the cup. You might not be able to see this part, but I'm gonna strain what I have so far into this cup. And what it does when you strain it, it kind of takes out the fiber, so it's not so foamy at the top. And I kind of made a nice little big mess. Can't wait to have the other juicer. Like, this one gives me extra work to do. Okay, so let's finish juicing the... Another thing about juicers like this, if you're gonna buy a juicer, spend the extra $100 or $200 to get a good juicer. So like, good morning, Dave. So like, I have a cuving. Well, what I ordered is a cuving. Another thing is, if you're gonna be juicing a lot, you wanna have a juicer where the pulp doesn't stay inside. So if you notice with mine, the pulp stays inside. So after a while, when it gets full, you have to empty it out, rinse it, juice again, way too much work. So like the cuving that I ordered, the pulp comes out in another container and it's just open. So it fills up all the way to here, then you could just dump it. You don't have to disassemble and then dump it out. Too much work. You gotta make life easier, especially if you wanna do something like this. So, let me add the cucumber, the rest of the cucumber, now the carrot, another thing to save time, when you're buying a juicer, buy a juicer that at least, well, this apple is a little big, but at least you can juice bigger items. You're not having to cut things into small, tiny pieces. Like the Omega juicer, it's a great juicer, but you have to cut everything in tiny pieces. That would drive me crazy. This chute, and if you could see the bottom, it's big enough for me to add this size apple. It's perfect, it saves time. So the fruits and veggies that you saw me put in, it made 2 cups of this. I'm gonna pour it into a mason jar. Let me rinse this so I can show it to you. So everything you saw me put in here made this amount of juice. So this is 32 ounces. So I need to make some more because I want to make for my dad and I need to make for my kids. I usually try to drink 32 ounces a day. I missed yesterday and the day before that. But I try to drink 32 ounces of something a day. Because I'm anemic, I always try to have a little bit of beets at least 2 to 3 times a week. So this had beets, carrots, celery, ginger, apple, cucumber. Beets, carrots, celery, ginger, apple, cucumber. So that's what I had in this drink. So now let me show you what I mean by the pulp being wet and leaving a lot of juice behind. So I'm gonna try to squeeze this so you can see, and hopefully you can see it. Look at all the juice that's dripping out by me squeezing it. So this is a lot of juice. Now this is just a little bit of pulp. This is a lot of juice to be coming out of the pulp. So that means this whole container still has a lot of juice left behind. You don't want a juicer that's leaving so much juice behind. That's a waste of, look at this. That's a waste of produce. This little bit right here could give me at least another 2-3 ounces. So if you end up juicing 2 to 3 times a day, and I just dirtied my shirt real good. Oh Lord, I'm gonna have to go wash it ASAP. So if you're juicing 2 to 3 times a day, and you're leaving this much juice behind, it's a waste of money. So do yourself a favor, if you are gonna start juicing, be sure you go ahead and save your little money, buy a better juicer. Don't mind my shirt that's full of beets now. Are there certain fruits and veggies you should juice to start the day? To start the day, you always wanna do your fruits in the morning, and at night you do more of your greens. Because the fruits have sugar, you want first of all, the sugar helps to give you energy, and it helps you throughout the day, keep your blood sugar stabilized. So you wanna have more of your fruits in the morning. Like this, I didn't really have a lot of fruits in it, but some days I'll have straight pineapple. The other day, Damar made pineapple and ginger. So that I'll have in the morning, and towards the evening, if I'm having more than one juice, I'll have more greens in the afternoon. And then if you're gonna juice, like when I start the juice cleanse, I'm gonna be doing 7 days of juicing straight. I won't be eating during that time. So I have to be very mindful of how I drink my juices throughout the day. I won't be juicing after 8 o'clock, 8:30. And I'll be sure that my juices are more in the morning and my greens are more in the afternoon. And that juice cleanse I'm gonna do starting June 4th. And when I do that juice cleanse, I'm actually gonna be off. This is ridiculous. This is like getting me mad that I see all this juice left behind. And look at all the beads. Oh my God. I think I'm gonna put this in a strainer and strain. This is a lot of beet juice left behind. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. When I do the 7-day juice cleanse, I'm starting June 4th, and I will not be on live stream for the 7 days. I am gonna take 7 days off and really make this a spiritual, emotional, mental, physical journey. Because a lot of us, we go through life with a lot of emotions that we push down. A lot of things bother us, we push it down. We've been through rough relationships, we've been through death in the family, and we kind of bury our emotions, and that affects us in different ways. It affects our digestive system, it affects our weight, it affects our mental state, it affects our mood, it affects our emotions. And I know I have some stuff buried deep down inside. Where and what it is, I don't know. As I was in an abusive relationship, I never got counseling for that. I always feel like I'm fine after that, but I'm sure I harbor a lot of emotions when it comes to that. So what I've noticed is that everybody that's been doing this juice cleanse, because everybody else started May 12th, I'm doing mine's June 4th. A lot of people talked about their emotional release. So for me, I'm really doing this juice cleanse for an emotional release, but at the same time, I'm going to stay in prayer. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to work on my body. I'm going to take special care of my skin. Like, I'm really going to take 7 days off. I don't even think I'll be at the farmer's market during the 7 days. I already spoke to my assistant, and I told her I just want to shut down for 7 days. And I think I'm okay with doing it. I already told my kids, like, just give me 7 days. I just want to come out feeling just wow. So I have a question. We'll miss you during that time, but I understand. I'm going to miss you guys, but what I am going to do is I am going to journey. I'm going to video my journey. So I'm going to record all the juices that I make. I'm going to record any emotional breakdown. I'm going to record my symptoms, because your body goes through a lot. And you're gonna detox. So I'm gonna record my symptoms. I'm gonna record everything, and at the end of the 7 days, I'll put the video on YouTube. Good morning, and put it on YouTube for you guys to watch the journey. But I think it's important for me to do, and I think by doing it, it can help encourage you guys to kind of jumpstart your life. We are so used to eating so much garbage and being around so much radiation, Wi-Fi, like our body is toxic. We eating a whole bunch of stuff. Our body is bogged down by trying to digest stuff that our body should not be eating. So taking the 7 days, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. For me, taking the 7 days and saying to my body, you know what? You are worth 7 days off of digesting any fiber, any foods. I'm going to infuse you. I'm talking to my body here. I'm going to infuse you with nutrients. I'm going to infuse you with minerals. I'm going to give yourself time to sleep. I'm going to give yourself time to rest. I'm going to give you time to journal and cry and purge. Like, I know, but they could see me. I am so looking forward to this journey. And I already told my girls, because I have a 20-year-old and 19-year-old, when they finish school, I would like them to do the cleanse also, for them to take 7 days and reboot their body. And for my son, because he's younger, I may have him do it for 3 days. Yes, Operation Body Reset. Guys, we need it. We need it more than we think. Yes, you could use that for your face. We need it more than you think. And it's crazy, because I've been praying over a year. I've been saying, God, I know my body's toxic. What can I do? What can I do? And I tried to detox my body. As a matter of fact, it's last year that I brought this clay, diatomaceous earth, to detox my body. But I didn't know what I was doing. So I ate garlic a few days. I had diatomaceous earth a few days, and that was it. But everything in due time. Now is the time I need to detox my body. All of a sudden, things are coming my way. The challenge came my way. This detox journey that I've been posting every single day. I didn't wake up and say, oh, let me start a detox. It just happened. So I am grateful. I'm embracing this journey. And I'm happy that not only am I doing it, I'm showing it to you guys. And you guys are going to see the transformation. I'm only a month in. I'm sure in 5 or 6 months, you guys are going to be able to go back and say, oh my God, look at Donata when she started. Look at her 6 months later. Like, I'm excited to be showing you guys. I'm not just talking about it anymore. I'm walking the walk. You're seeing it. So any questions you guys have, don't feel any question is minute or dumb. Send me a DM, send me an inbox, email me. Whatever it is, I'm further along in my journey. I'm ready for the next step. You may be just starting. You may just be thinking about it. Whatever it is, I'm here to help you. I feel that's why I need to do this, so that I can help you guys. So, and then of course help me too. So this is my juice for the morning. I'm gonna get off live stream now. If you missed the beginning, watch the replay and you'll understand why I keep squeezing this, because this is a waste. So be sure you watch the live stream if you're looking into juicing, even if it's one a day. Even if you do this once a day, you are giving your body what it needs when it comes to fruits and vegetables. Okay, guys? So I'm going to go clean up a little bit and then finish making juice for the family. Tonight is part 2 of Detox the Body. Detox the hair. So Dorielle and I will be doing a live stream on detoxing our hair. You don't want to miss that out. I am on day 31 of the Clawse and appreciate you allowing us to travel this path with you. Yay! I'm so excited. What I'm trying to figure out is if I'm going to do the detox while I'm juicing. I have a feeling it may be too much for me, because juicing is also a form of detoxing. So during that 7 days, I may stop the detox drink, but regardless, by the time June 4th come around, I'll probably be on 40 days, and I'll probably pick it back up after the juicing. I'll see how it goes, but regardless of what's going on, guys, I'm gonna let you know where I'm going on my journey so you guys can follow, okay? I'm gonna step off and rinse my hands real quick so that I can shut this down, and then you guys can start your day. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys always supporting me. You guys have a blessed day. Bye.